NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Broncos and the Browns, next on EA Sports.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. Gone alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis. And CD, our quarterbacks taking center stage here for each of their respective offenses.
And I think that each quarterback wants to play this game with a faster tempo. They want to get the plays in quickly, get in and out of the huddle quickly, take just a few seconds at the line of scrimmage and survey the defense, and then attack. And I think that we'll see both offenses try to do that in this one.
For football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Let's go! So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Bernard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
2 yards on the pickup there. And just like that, it's third down. Operating from the gun, Bernard. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Space to run past the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Let's go! As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Looking to throw on second down. Bernard, flush to his right. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the Browns are going to take... possession of the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Second down and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground. Throwing on first down, Bernard. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Bernard. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face. And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So the margin shrinks there. On 1st and 10, Bernard. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, first down. Bernard churning, and he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. The defense. That time, it ultimately got through. Throwing on first down. Bernard. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Broncos get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. First and 10. Bernard, he's going to try and go deep again. They've got his man complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. A huge play there for Denver. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. They can't tackle it. Robbery, home for Broncos score. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the...
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 89 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Bernard. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. To throw on second down, Bernard. And he's got his man on the out route. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Palmer. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Finding room inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far. But a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. Throwing on first down, Bernard will return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal, maybe not the ultimate result. On 1st and 10, Bernard. He finds Taylor, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, player, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 26 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. They've already been on record. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Looking to throw. Bernard steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Their mobile quarterback. It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. Now, Charles, so often it's... On first down, Bernard eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That was the corner, Robert Alford, with a sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake, Bernard. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. He could not get away. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure. But and here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Bernard. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down. Bernard. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Buying time to his left. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
Dancing to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play for the Broncos. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. Well, the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Bernard. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. And his kick here is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd. On 1st and 10, Bernard. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Bernard flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Palmer. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action. Bernard. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just get rid of it. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 1st down. Bernard eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bernard, flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's there. Brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Bernard flushed out right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
And shedding a man at the 40. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Runs over him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 4th down, Bernard out to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Flush to his right. Shoves him away. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. First down, Bernard. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Throwing on first down. Bernard flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Off the play fake. Bernard rolling to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Back to throw. Bernard. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Bernard. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dixon, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Dixon running from the shotgun. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Taking it about the 16. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game. They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take a knee.